Hello. Yes. No. I don't know. Why? I was pretending to put my hands on the table. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Y'all drop off a number one so y'all know I'm just not sitting here laughing at myself. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mama P. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Colored Pencil. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Tux. Y'all, welcome, Miss Indy. I hope you're doing well, Indy. I hope it's warm up where you're at. Um, Thank you for being here to hold the sofa down. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sandy. What's up? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Boom. Shakalaka. I love that. Hey, Tina. Hey, Pickled Ball Paul. How's it going? I hope everybody's doing good. So, um, oh, Lord mercy, y'all. So we are going to be catching up tonight, okay? We're going to be finishing off the Stephen interview, okay? Then it's just so that everybody um kind of knows where we're going for the rest of the week. Friday is the Ruby, or I'm sorry. Hey Emily, welcome Emily to the stage. How's it going? Um, Not Ruby Frankie, but I get the same thing almost. Lori Daybell. Um, her Dateline thing is there. So Sunday night's live chat, we'll talk about that. Hey RJB, hey Peachy Keen. And then next week we'll hey Peaches, we'll be doing a couple of things I want to ask y'all. So next week I figure we'll do why can't I think of her now? We just talked about it last time. The police officer who got away with it for 20 years. She killed um um the fiance or the wife of her ex. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her name. The cop who was like, got caught lying. What's her name again, y'all? You know what I'm talking about. Um, Lazarus. Stephanie Lazarus. Thank you. Lord mercy. Um, we'll have hers next week, and then I wanted to ask you this. Hey, Audra, because we're edging up on Lori Daybell's trial. I almost wonder if it looks like it's going to go through. So March 11th, which is a few days away, she is having a hearing to talk about court TV, jury selection, all this type of stuff. So I figure we'll know how close we are. Zachary Davis. Okay, RGB, we'll talk about that one in a second. I'm curious. We'll know how close we are if it's really going to trial. I figure what we'll do is if it is going to go to trial, we'll do like a revisiting evil, if you will, leading up to that and look at some of those. I figure what we'd look at are those interviews that they did with like Lori. I think they had Melanie Gibb, Zulema. I mean, those were next level if you have not watched that. Oh, thanks, Tammy, for gifting 5 memberships. So your spot is saved, Indy. So let me know what y'all think about that. Now, again, if they put it off, then we might wait a minute till it gets closer. But I figure, like, just as it gets closer, we'll review some of that stuff and go over that way. Also, if there's any other documentaries or docuseries that are out that you're like, oh my gosh, let me know. There's a Manson one that's out. I don't know if anybody's watching that one. So I'm not sure. And again, this is the members book we're reading right now. I've been reading this most of the day. Hold on. Levi's Eyes. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my gosh. I am on page, that's how deep I am right now, 79. It's just, yeah, it's heartbreaking, of course. Oh yeah, Daryl Brooks would be a good one. Oh my gosh, right? Daryl Brooks would be a good one. 100% we'll redo that. We'll revisit that one. So we'll see. So next week, Stephanie Lazarus. And then the Double Dog Holy Coat Batman. Yeah, that one's really, yeah, it's crazy. Hey Julie, thank you. Hello UK. So there's that. So today we're finishing up Stephen McDaniel. We watched part 1 last week. We'll finish it. It's about an hour long. So we're getting we're getting to the part where he's already gotten under the skin of the two officers, but like they get so, half of the thing with it is that, number one, the crime that this dude created is so insanely grotesque and horrifying. She was such she had just, Lauren had just graduated. She was preparing for the bar, doing this, doing that, whatever. And I mean, he dismembered her body. I mean, it was horrible, right? He got caught in the news, basically, like, caught red-handed kind of a thing, right? But somehow he is able to sit here, even kill, and just, hello, I don't know. Yes. Very fluffy. Very ASMR before ASMR kind of a thing, right? And it pisses these cops off beyond belief. And the cops are just like, they're just some good old boys. They didn't mean no harm. Right, from Georgia, and they're just like, they're just some good old boys from Georgia, okay. And the one thing about the cop and the red shirt who we're gonna see, like, that's the point we're at right now, is the stuff that he just throws out there. I'm like, where did this come from? Where did this come from? Like, I get what he's trying to do, you know what I'm saying? But like, he just throws these things out there. I think I made the thumbnail for this, like, was your hand in the cookie jar, boy? And he was saying all this other crazy stuff, right? So, oh yeah, he's like, you ever do acid, boy? And I'm like, why are we talking about that? And then he starts about Stephen, like, self-pleasuring himself and whatnot. And I'm like, how do we end up here? It's like, it's almost like the cop in the red shirt doesn't have like a filter. So it's like, whatever comes to his mind that he might think is going to work, he's just going to throw it out there. And it doesn't faze Stephen a bit, right? I mean, tell you what, Sarah Boone could have used some of his spice for her little interviews and stuff like that, right? Oh, yeah. Color Pencil Cat says, do you like watching corn on the internet, Stephen? It was just like, I think one thing is, like, they know, like, Stephen fits this, like, like a stereotype, right? Like, it's just this creepy, gross. I mean, obviously you see what he did to poor Lauren, right? And so I think they're throwing that kind of stuff out there, full apartment full of guns and knives and this and that, probably a keyboard warrior, that kind of thing. The Ronnie O'Neill case, that was another one. We could watch Ronnie's opening and closing, but don't wear headphones for that, because let me tell you what, anytime I watch something, it doesn't matter how many times I've seen it, when he starts out his opening statements, if you haven't seen it, Google Ronnie O'Neill opening statements. He represented himself. Yeah, incel. Yep, thank you. When he starts out screaming, I'm like, I don't know. And again, horrifying crime. Just absolutely terrible. Okay, so we are going to shooby-doo. We are going to see this right there. Hello. Hi, patience. How are you? Hello, New Hampshire. I hope you're doing well tonight, patience. Hello, Woman of Steel. Hey, Kai, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, are we ready for this? Are we ready for an hour of Stephen? Can we handle it? Well, we're about to find out.
About this car. When you first moved to Macon, did you have another automobile?
No.
Never.
No.
When you moved to Macon, you brought that jail prison with you?
Yes.
You never left a car back there at your mother's?
No.
Why'd you tell everybody at school that you had that other vehicle?
I didn't.
So everyone we talked to just made that story up about you talking about your other vehicle.
I don't have another vehicle.
When's the last time you've been to Kroger in Beaconsfield?
Who's on
I
first,
don't
Stephen?
remember.
Okay, because I asked you that. When's the last time you were at Walmart?
I don't remember.
Walmart,
Has
bing,
it been
bing,
a long
bing.
time? Can you even give me that much?
No,
A week or so?
maybe.
Do you even have a credit card?
Yes.
Which credit card do you use the most?
Visa.
Is it a bank name or just a Visa?
First Financial Bank.
Is that here in Macon?
No,
First Financial. You got a bank account with them?
no.
Well, whose account? They just sent you a Visa. You don't have no bank account.
I have bank.
Where are you putting your money? In your house? You putting all your money in your house?
He's going to charge
With all the
it.
food you got in there?
I have an account with Wachovia.
Here in Macon?
Yes.
Do you buy your stuff at Walmart?
Okay, first, Lauren, thank you for the memberships. Okay, now this is the randomness. He's going to pull his credit card out right here in the interrogation room. He's going to talk about, I'm ready to buy something. Now he's like, all that food, you doing this and that. And I'm like, what? How do we, and isn't it weird to hear the name Wachovia? Like, this is like a blast from the past, right?
Start with this Visa card?
No.
Oh, how do you usually pay for stuff at Walmart?
With cash.
Do you have a job?
No.
Well, how do you get cash?
Student loans.
So you're just living off your student loans?
Yes.
Yes.
So you hadn't worked like a job in a while?
No.
I don't know.
Are you planning on getting a job?
Yes.
Cutting
I mean, 'cause
potatoes
your loans are
up.
gonna run out sooner or later, right?
Yes.
How long you got left to finish your school up? Are you finished completely?
Yes.
When are you planning on moving out of that apartment?
Around
I mean, when's your
July
lease
15th.
up? On July 15th? Where you plan on going when you move out?
Back to my parents.
And where is that at?
Lilburn.
Do you even know your mother's phone number?
I know the home phone number.
What's that? What's the area code up there?
770
Uh-huh.
I love True Crime Loser.
381
Uh-huh.
5031.
What's your mother's name?
Glenda.
Glenda.
Has she ever had a drug problem?
No.
She's been home your whole entire life raising you?
Mostly.
Where was she when she was mostly?
Mostly.
Preschool.
Mostly.
Oh, she a school teacher or something?
Yes.
Do you know how? I've already told you that there was a body discovered, right, in the
Yes.
trash containers over there near your apartment. Do you know how that body got in that trash can?
No.
Do you have any black trash bags in your apartment, like that you use for trash?
No.
Can you help me? Do you know where any black trash bags are in that apartment complex?
I don't
Have you
know.
ever seen any around? Has someone been over there cleaning up or?
Imagine if Steven got a little bit sassy. Imagine if Steven got a little bit sassy with him, and in this absolute flat monotone voice, he's like, boy, you know where them garbage bags are? Boy, you know where them black garbage bags are? He's like, at your mama's house. That was like his response to everything. Your mama. It would send the cop in the red shirt. That would be his breaking moment. They would turn those cameras off. they turn those cameras off, they'd have a confession in 5 seconds flat. I don't know. Mostly at your mama's house. Mostly.
Have you ever seen anybody painting in an apartment? Have you seen any painters? Because you're home most of the day, right?
Yes.
Have you seen any of that?
No.
Do you know when the garbage man usually comes over there?
No.
Do you know anything?
Yes.
What do you know? I asked you for help. What do you know? You haven't provided me with nothing. I mean, when's the last time you were in that laundry room at the apartments?
Last night,
What were you doing last night?
Luke and I were looking for Lauren.
Did y'all see anything unusual or out of place?
No.
Okay.
There was one washer that had clothes in it.
Whose clothes were they, do you know?
Luke said they looked like a guy's clothes.
But you didn't look in the machine?
I didn't look in detail.
What kind of knife did you have on you tonight?
A little throwing knife.
Where'd you have it at? In your front pocket?
Yes.
Do you own any saws or anything like that?
No.
He knows.
Not anything in your car, is there?
No.
He knows better than to answer that solid question. Because the freaky thing is, it's like this whole time, like he knows in his mind what it's like to cut up a human body. Like he knows what she looked like when he killed her. And so he's able to sit here with those images and do this right here. That's the part that like freaks me out about him or these people who do this kind of like insane over the top stuff like this.
In the trunk or anything?
No.
When's the last time you actually drove your car? Like went somewhere in your car?
Within the past few days.
All right. Today's, well, it's now Friday, but yesterday was Thursday. That's when you met me.
Yes.
Have you driven your car this week at all?
Yes.
What day?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, what do you remember about your car?
I drove to Kroger.
In Baconsfield, across the river. When do you think that might have been?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
The
Why would
quietness.
you go to Kroger?
To get something.
They
What?
have 2 for 1.
Yeah.
You got a lot of food in your house, right?
They have
Yes.
BOGO.
What day do you think that might have been? Was it over the weekend?
No.
Was it Monday?
I don't think so.
Was it Tuesday?
I don't think so.
What day would you think it was if you had to pick a day? What day was you hungry on?
Wednesday, maybe.
Wednesday? You don't remember what you bought?
Dinner. Frozen dinner.
I like the frozen section. Microwave dinner.
The cop's like, what day are you hungry on, boy? Steven's like, 2. He's like, 2? What you talking about, Tuesday? No, just 2. What's 2, boy? 2 madre. I'm sorry. Here we go. I'll stop.
No.
Oh, frozen dinner you cook in the oven?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go over there by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else that night? Or
No.
that day? Just over to Kroger and then you came home?
Yes.
Did you go anywhere this week? Like, I don't know, shopping at the mall or looking at guns at A&Z or Did you go anywhere else?
No,
When's the last time you cleaned your car?
I haven't since I got it back.
Where'd you get it back from?
My parents.
What'd they have it for?
Their van was in a wreck.
So what'd they do? Come get your car? Or?
Yes.
So they came to Macon and got your car and then left?
The wreck was down here.
Oh, in Macon?
Yes.
So they were staying with you when they were in the wreck?
No.
Well, what were they doing in Macon?
The van was going to be worked on.
Here in Macon?
Yes.
Well, where's the van at now? Do they got it back?
It was totaled.
So they were in Macon and they were in a wreck in Macon.
My mom was.
And she was down here in Macon because...
The air conditioner was malfunctioning.
Why was she in Macon though?
Because there's a place in Macon that's the best at air conditioning repair.
And you told her about to come down to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed?
No.
Well, how do you know that?
She told me.
Oh. So she just drove to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed.
Yes.
She was in a wreck.
Yes.
Totaled out her car, her van.
Yes.
So she came to your house to get your car.
I drove her back. I was following.
Yeah, like my ADD could never, like, with the way the cops can drag this out for this long, like at this point, like he's literally like triggering me, and I was like, I'm obviously in the comfort of my sofa, not even dealing with him. There's no way, right? There's absolutely no way. I don't know how Stephen keeps this up for so long.
You drove her back to where?
To my apartment.
Where was the van?
It was towed.
Okay, because it's totaled. She stay at your apartment, spend a night with you?
No.
She stayed just a few minutes and leave, or what?
She stayed about an hour.
When's the last time you talked to your mother, Glenda?
I don't remember.
Has it been a while?
It's been a few days.
Do you call her every day?
No.
You don't check on the kids?
No.
Show me that scratch again that you showed me earlier. That was it a... What did you say happened there?
I think I scratched myself in my sleep.
Huh. Are you going to be able to help me with this case or not? Because I need to tell the parents something, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know what? You don't know what happened to her?
I can help.
Why don't you know if you can help?
Because I don't know if I know what you need.
I need to know if you know where Lauren's at.
I
Or
don't.
do you know who took Lauren?
I don't.
You told me that if you were working the case, you would think somebody would take her when she was running. Why would you say that?
When we looked in her apartment, there was no sign it was broken into.
Yeah, cannot.
Okay.
I mean, he has an answer for everything. I wonder if they study this interrogation, because like literally, he doesn't like, he doesn't sweat any of this. It seems anything he has like, well, because of this, and it's at a certain point, it's like they know. It's like they know what he did at this point, right? But
So you're figuring somebody might have took her while she was out running?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Did you see her go running this weekend at all?
No.
Well, that would help if you did. What time does she normally run? At night or daytime? Can you at least tell me that?
I don't know.
Did she like to run in the early morning or the late night?
The last time I saw her was midday.
Like noonish?
Yes.
Okay.
She was going running when I was coming back from bar prep.
Has that been a while?
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. She speak to you?
No.
You just just saw her out running?
I was in my car.
Well, did you see her when you were like pulling in the parking lot, or you just saw her running down the road? Was she outside her apartment getting ready to go run, or was she already running at the time you saw her?
Already running.
Okay. She was running by herself?
Yes.
She didn't have her dog with her, did she?
No.
Did you get along with everybody when you worked down at the district attorney's office?
Yes.
No problems?
No.
Did you like doing what you used to do down there, or what?
Yes.
Who did you work for? I mean, who was did you help out everybody, or were you assigned to just a certain person?
Mainly Jonathan Adams.
Okay. How long did you work down there?
The spring semester.
When you enjoy doing that kind of work?
Yes.
So you should be able to help me, right?
Yes.
Because you're on our side, right?
Yes.
All right.
You're on our side, boy.
I don't know.
There we go again with that. I don't know. Come on now. You can give me some advice, right? You can't give me some advice. On what I should do next?
Tickle my tickle monster.
You can't tell me what you think I should do next?
I don't know.
Well, we found a body outside the apartment, right? We know that, right?
Yes.
You saying you didn't hear or see anything the whole time you've been there over the weekend, right?
Right.
We've talked to you, right?
Right.
We've talked to most of all her friends. Is there anybody else we need to talk to that you might know that we didn't?
I don't know.
Let's talk about the apartment complex. Anybody in that complex anybody else we need to talk to?
I don't know who you have talked to.
All the tapping, all the tapping.
Who lives below you?
An older woman and her son.
Were they home tonight or today?
I don't know.
You didn't see them?
No.
Do you ever see them?
Yes.
But you don't know if they were home today?
No. She doesn't have a car.
So it's really hard to tell if they're home.
Yes.
You ever talk to her?
Yes.
Like anything he says is funny to me at this point.
Do you ever get tired of saying I don't know?
I don't know.
What else you got in your wallet there, brother?
My bear card
What's that used for?
to get into the building.
What else you got?
My bank card. My Kroger card.
Is that the card you use at Kroger?
Yes.
I mean, just one thing at a time. My Kroger card.
I'm gonna write down this number.
My bank card. He's like, I'm gonna write this Kroger number
Know
down.
last time you were there. I'm assuming you used your card when you were there.
Yes.
Right.
For the
I
cheese,
always use my
David.
card.
That's why I'm gonna write down a number.
I
You can remember that you always use
a
your card,
15-year-old
but you can't remember
condom.
the last time you were there.
I always use my card.
Well, what if you didn't use them? What else you got in there?
My Borders card.
This is like a time capsule. What else, boy? You got any girly pictures in there, boy?
An ink card. My ID.
What's that?
voter registration.
What's that, Mercer? What's that?
Mercer Law Cab Card.
What's that? Use a free cab ride home? Oh, that's just the phone numbers.
Numbers for cab companies.
Here in Macon. All right. What's that card right there?
GameStop.
Okay.
You know, a GameStop card was going to be
No
in
phone
there.
numbers or anything?
No.
Okay. Put your money back up in there. There's $100 bill up under there. What are you rolling with all that money in your pocket for?
My granddaddy gave it to me.
Do you take any medication?
No.
Have you ever taken any medication?
No.
Do you have any kind of mental problem?
No.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he's always expresses himself.
But he don't know.
He's very talkative. Stephen, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? If you have all this character and personality about you, why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
I don't know.
Well, you sure we're talking to the media tonight?
Amen.
Weren't you?
Amen.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Remember, the interview that he does and the thing lets you know he's fully capable of talking normal. This is just something. Now, I do imagine he's very scared here. I mean, obviously, he killed this poor woman and dismembered her, right? Like, he did this. So I'm sure there's a level where he's like, oh my God. But this is an act. Like, he can completely be normal. And was just normal. It's almost like Megan Boswell, the way she would like go talk to the cops and run out and have a whole different story outside the police station with the media.
Asked what happened.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. What happened? What'd you tell them?
I told them
You
what I
didn't-
knew.
That you didn't know. Do you drink at all? Do you drink beer?
No.
Well, at least I gotta know stuff I don't know.
Stephen,
Boy,
you know,
thanks, Emily.
we have to go to our best resources when we're trying to do anything. You know, it's kind of like the guy who wants to get his oil changed. He goes to Jiffy Lube. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for Lauren, and you said you were her friend. Aren't you her friend?
Yes.
Y'all good friends?
Yes.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Like, how good of friends?
I don't understand.
You don't understand? You don't understand how good of friends y'all are?
I don't understand what you're asking.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all close friends? Are y'all just acquaintances? Y'all study? I mean, how good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all really good friends?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know if you're not a really good friend? Let me ask you this. Maybe you're saying that because you
Thanks,
don't know
Paige.
how she feels about you. How do you feel about her? Do you consider her a really good friend,
She's a friend.
but not a really good friend?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know?
I don't know what you mean by really good.
Are y'all really close?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
So you never told her any of your personal business?
No.
She ever tell you any of hers?
No.
You ever see her upset?
No.
She was always a happy person, wasn't she?
Yes.
You know, she avoided him like the plague.
Why are you acting like this, Stephen? You see how I'm able to talk in complete sentences like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know. Why is that, Stephen?
I don't
I don't
understand.
You don't understand. What don't you understand? I want to be able to help you to be able to communicate with me better than that, Stephen. I feel like we can help each other. Stephen, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Do you know where she's at?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Stephen. Yes, you have. When you say you don't know when the last time you cleaned your bathroom is, that's a lie. When you say you don't know the last time you saw her coming in and out of her apartment, or you don't notice whether or not she comes in and out, that's another lie. Your door is only a few feet from hers. You've told some lies in this interview, Stephen. Without a doubt. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Why?
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie. That's right. That's 3 lies, Stephen. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
Nope. You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks?
Hey, Dwayne.
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
Yes.
Why?
You're a dirty boy, Stephen.
It's still clean enough to wear.
Stephen, I appreciate you coming down here today and talking to us, okay? I appreciate you cooperating with us and helping us along. But you've lied to me about at least 3 things in this interview. And people don't lie unless they got something to hide. Why would you lie to me, Stephen?
I didn't lie.
Sure you did. You said you don't even notice when she comes in and out of her apartment. That's a lie, Stephen.
I said I didn't remember the last time.
Have you ever watched her go in her apartment?
No.
You've never, how long y'all been neighbors?
3 years.
3 years, and you've never watched her walk through her front door?
Yes.
5 seconds, I said, you ever watched her walk into her apartment? You said no. So I'm going to ask you again, have you ever watched her walk into her apartment?
Yes.
When was the last time?
A long time ago.
How long?
Before graduation.
It's been that long. And you graduated when?
In May.
Beginning of May, end of May?
Middle.
And you hadn't seen her walk in her apartment since?
No.
Did you ever help her carry up groceries and stuff like that?
No.
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 You ever help her carry her laundry?
No.
She's never needed your help with anything?
She asked for help with the computer.
You ever offer help with her for anything, carrying stuff for her, anything like that?
Yes.
Like what, Stephen?
When she was moving out during the first summer.
What did you do?
She needed help moving stuff to her car.
And you helped her?
Yes.
So you went in and out of her apartment moving stuff?
Yes.
How long did you help her?
A few minutes.
That's it.
Yes.
Do you realize how you're talking right now? Does it not feel weird to you?
No.
Would you say
Thank you,
that this is how
Jay.
you talk all the time?
I don't understand.
I don't understand. Now, the scary thing is, I mean, first of all, so if Lauren legitimately asked him for help one time, whatever, probably very quickly learned that he's super creepy and was like, from that point forward, just polite and nice or whatever. But that moment, whenever this like went down, of her, whatever it was in the direct second where she realized oh my God, Steven's in my room, or whatever the situation was, the pure horror and that moment of her being like, I knew this guy was, you know what I'm saying? Like, because just the creepiest vibes this dude gives off. I mean, we're just seeing obviously this where he's trying to be very controlled and putting on this whole thing or whatever. But like, pardon me. But can you imagine just him out in the wild, like as your neighbor or whatever? No, absolutely not. This guy is completely unhinged.
You're just not expressing yourself at all. Everything's with you is yes, no, I don't remember, I don't understand. You can't help me out with anything. There's nothing you can tell me to help me about this beautiful girl right here, Stephen. That was your friend. Nothing. You don't let things go down like this.
I don't know what you want.
I want the truth, Stephen.
I don't know where she is.
Let me ask you this. I truly believe you don't know where she is right now. Where was she yesterday?
I don't know.
Liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
That's right. You're lying. Why are you lying, Stephen?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying. How long do you continue to do it? She's got a mother and a father and a family out there that is sick over everything. Where's that little girl, Stephen?
I don't know.
Stephen, you know. Where?
I don't know.
Stephen. You're going to look at this right here, this little girl right here, and you're going to say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. What are you going to say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you going to say to me then? Because you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head. You don't think nothing fell out? It did. It did, Stephen.
Thanks, Joe.
We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Stephen. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserved. You did something stupid. And I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right. I'm giving you an opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster, that you feel bad about what happened. Your hair is there, man. Your hair is there. We got your hair with the body. How's that, Stephen?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Yes, you do know, Stephen. That's right, buddy.
He's wearing
See
his
that?
he's wearing his glasses on the back of
Look
his head,
at
like
it.
on his neck.
See how easy? It happens. And it happened to you. Why, Stephen?
Why?
I don't understand.
Oh, you understand. You understand exactly what I'm saying. See this stuff right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Stephen.
Steven's like, I wish I had some dirty undies on right now.
That's right. Do you remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why, man? What happened? Why? Tell me, bud.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Your head's with the body. Quit lying.
Please stop touching me.
We want you to tell it so that way people understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control. It's a sickness. Why'd you do it, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
Stephen, why are you going to keep telling that? You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Stephen. You hurt her, man.
Come on, boy.
She was screaming. Screaming, Stephen. Why? And I know you feel bad about it.
He does
I
not
can
feel
see
bad.
in your face.
I know he's just saying that, but
What came over you, man? What happened, Stephen?
I don't know.
I know you don't know. You couldn't control it, could you?
I didn't do it.
Stephen, how long are we going to continue to do this? You did. Why is what I want to know.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Mostly. Yeah, Culinary says,
Stephen,
imagine
you
if
hurt
they
that girl,
actually
man.
had the wrong guy. Seriously.
And you got on the news today. That's right. You know what? You weren't talking like this on the news, buddy. Yeah. You hurt this girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You hurt that girl.
They love tapping stuff. He's getting mad.
Why'd you hurt her, Stephen?
I didn't.
You hurt that girl. Did you try to make her have sex with you?
I didn't.
Huh? Who did it?
I don't.
They got your hair? They steal your hair and take it over there? Stephen, they steal your hair?
Interesting that, so keep in mind that number one, Stephen is, he went to law school. So honestly, the way he's like, even though he is doing it in a weird way, I mean, obviously, like, this is how one should be doing in these kind of things where he's not giving any information. He's look at all the information that Stephen's been able to extract from them by keeping this going this long. Notice how he doesn't say anything about the hair too, where he's just like, he's just sitting there like, I'm not going to even acknowledge that. Pardon me. I'm not. Nope. So that's the part with this. It's so fascinating. And again, I get that the cops need to say anything, throw anything at the wall, whatever they can, like whatever's going to go on. But it just fascinates me how long Stephen could sit there and just keep this facade up. And then, yeah, with the hair and stuff like that, it's like, I wonder if Stephen's in there in his mind going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I messed up.
They didn't, did they? Did they, Stephen? That's right. It's all sinking in right now. He knows is what you're thinking. Stephen, I don't want it to be a game between me and you. I know it hurts, and I know you're not an awful person and you want to tell it. Your hair was there, Stephen. We've all known it all along. We wanted just to give you an opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
No.
Did you try to have sex?
No.
You think about having sex?
No.
Liar. What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
Yes.
You said she's a pretty girl, right?
Yes.
What'd you do to her, Stephen?
I didn't do anything.
You're lying. You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure it did. And that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now. Because you can't live with yourself, can you? It's overwhelming you, isn't it? Tell the truth, Stephen.
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why? Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why did you hurt her, Steve?
I didn't.
You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure you did. You know it, and I know it. You just don't want to tell it, Stephen. But that's okay. I know it. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it, so people didn't think you were a monster. You're not a monster, are you, Stephen?
No.
I know, buddy. I know you're not a monster.
Come on, buddy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
You tried to have sex with her.
No.
She didn't want to have sex with you.
I didn't do it.
She didn't want to have sex with you, Steve.
I don't know.
You don't know if she wanted to have sex with you?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did, Stephen. You went into her apartment, Stephen. And you hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
You did, buddy. You hurt her, Stephen.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Why won't you tell me, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
I'm gonna take this from me. You don't deserve to look at it. Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate all your cooperation tonight, okay?
Mostly. Steven's like, I'm just going to sit here frozen. They're going to send the other dude in. Nathaniel's given some good behind the scenes information. That's another room. Yeah, I feel like if Steven has all this training as a lawyer and this, that, and the other, and and he's worked in whatever he's done, yeah, he probably knew a certain thing. Like, yeah, my best bet is to take the plea deal. You know, because he probably at a certain point knew the evidence. There ain't no way. Whether this guy's lying about the hair, whatever, you know, it's just if he was going to have any bit of a chance, because it doesn't he get potential for parole after 30 years or whatever. Oh, excuse me. He's just sitting in there. Peachy says he had missed a ton of classes due to stalking. And then Nathaniel says because he knew they'd likely ask if she was SA'd. Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes a lot of sense for him to want to not put that out there. Oh, God, that poor woman. My God, the horrible things that he probably did to her. I mean, this dude is creepy as you know what. I mean, just sitting there. That's what's so weird. I mean, I just. Wait, hold on. Let me move back up to catch comments. Hold on. Yeah, so Stephen, remind me again how Stephen was able to get access to her apartment so many times. Didn't he steal the keys, like the janitor keys or the keys that have full access or something like that? I don't know if he's been officially diagnosed with anything, but I don't know. His interview and stuff that he did before this, like right before here where he was on the news, aside from being an oddball, like take that out of it, like he seemed rather normal. You know what I'm saying? Like in the realm of like he was answering questions, he was able to, because remember he's lying the whole time. When they're interviewing him in that police thing, or I'm sorry, in the newsroom. Oh, thanks, Trophy Wife. I appreciate it. Hello, East Alabama. Yeah, I would love if they had a close-up like version of his face. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, Peachy Keen. Wait, let me get back down here. There you are. Oh, he watched her through the window. Oh, God knows. Yeah, he probably had. So RJB brings up a good point. He's normally studied law and thinks he's playing insane. He probably doing numerous things. Like he knows. He probably studied this, like what to do with what do you call this? Interrogations and interviews and this and that and blah 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 blah. There's no telling. And I can't remember. I was talking to somebody in my comment section who's, I can't. If you're in the room, claim your fame. Who's I can't remember. If it was her sister or cousin worked on some part of this trial and she was going to it. When I say trial, like some of the hearings and stuff like that, and maybe the one that he did when he tried to get a new trial or something, I don't remember, or appeal or whatever you call it. But it was like so many people that apparently went to school with him and whatnot. People did not have nice things to say about this dude. It wasn't like, oh, he was just kind of odd, but he took a weird liking to Lauren. It sounded to me, again, I don't know, it's all secondhand information from various people that know, like this guy gave everybody a bad vibe.
All right, we're getting ready to go. I just need to discuss a few more things with you.
Oh, Lord.
You know, the
Here we
reason
go.
why we're down here is because Lauren's missing, right?
Yeah.
I just need you to please tell me. Give me I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right? In your apartment.
Yes.
And did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend? Is there anything I can look at that I can say he couldn't be involved because he was on the computer?
Absolutely
or he
not.
was online
Book
on a
him.
porn site, or
Book him and take him out back.
he was online doing college work or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether. I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house?
Yes, agent.
Did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or you just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
No.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yes.
I mean, what do you do all day in the house?
Creepy
Video
stuff.
games.
By yourself.
Yes.
And watch the neighbors.
You never talk to anybody on the phone or anything?
If they call me.
Well, who called you?
Parents.
I mean, you've always done that your whole life? You don't have no friends?
I have
How can you go your
friends.
whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at? Hmm? Where they at?
I don't know, Miss Jess. I'll have to look. It was by accident, I think.
You have any friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Ryan Granger. Cass Lawson. Ashley Morehouse. Carlin Love.
That's the same people I talked to today, and they're not your friend. Okay? They're not your friend.
The chair makes me so nervous too. It's so loud and squeaky, and like
It's all over anyways.
he's stretched so hard in it this whole
I
time.
just want to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean,
Go on
we
a
know
book.
what you did to her, so we just want to know if you were going to tell us or not.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But we know different. So you're fucked either way. You're fucked. We already know. And everybody out there, all your friends know that you're down here because of what happened to Lauren. So all those friends that you thought you
doesn't
had
care.
are not your friends anymore.
He doesn't care.
Okay? There'll be no more video games.
Now
All
you're
right.
talking his language that he cares about. No more video games.
At all. This is the end. Is there anything you want to say?
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. That's what you say. Stick to your story. Because it's over. We're tired of talking to you. Okay. We know you killed her. We know you put her body in the trash can. Simple as that. The news media knows it. Glenda knows it, your mother. Your sister knows it. Your sister's husband knows it. The one that used to beat your sister, he knows it. You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker, is what he said when I called him.
Then that guy
That's your own
knows
family
Stephen
calling you
well.
crazy. Your own family said you're crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you. So you can sit there with that dumb look on your face. But it's over. You enjoyed yourself and it's all over now. Okay? Anything you want to say? I don't know.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say.
I didn't do anything.
But I'm telling you, you did.
Mostly.
Okay? Simple as that. You're not in charge, I am. I just took it away from you. That's one thing you can't change, brother. You can't change that. You are no longer in charge of anything.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Okay? You understand that?
Could we get some handcuffs up in here?
Yeah. Talk to Glenda. She's crying. She's supposed to be coming down here. I told them the whole story. And they told me what you used to tell them about your next door neighbor too. Yeah. What? You can't say nothing now? You're speechless? Yeah, she should be here in a little bit. I promised her I'd let her see you and the kids. I don't know if she's bringing them all or not before you go on down. All right? Okay?
I didn't do anything.
Doesn't matter what you think you did. Doesn't matter. It's what I can prove. Okay? Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants? Promised her I'd let her see you. So I'm waiting on them to get down here. All right? Okay? I'm taking Glenda's statement about what you used to tell her about your neighbor. About what you used to tell her about your guns and your knives and your sister's husband's coming. Because he said you crazy. Your sister is married still, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He used to beat her back in the day?
I don't know.
Well, you sit in here and think about it for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Got plenty of time to think now, don't you? Yeah. Got plenty of time to think. You thought you were smarter than everybody else, but you're not. You're not. The sad thing about it is you probably could have made something with your life. But you chose a different route because, one, you don't have a girlfriend, and two, you're never going to get a girlfriend.
He might be a girlfriend now, though.
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to say nothing. You're fucked either way. Do you understand that?
I didn't do anything.
That's your side of the story.
He's like, you got that
That's
pretty
your
long
side
hair,
story.
boy? Oh, yeah. We're going to name you Stephanie, boy. We call you Stephanie. Put a little braid in that hair, boy. Send you on
Works
down the
both ways,
line.
brother. Works both ways. Ain't gonna be no more yelling. Ain't nobody gonna yell at you. They're gonna come in here and cry and kiss you goodbye. I'm gonna take their statement and it's all over. You do understand that, right?
I didn't do anything.
That's what you say. That's what you say. Because you haven't told us anything. Do you realize what I'm telling you? Okay. Well, you sit there and think about it a little bit, okay? I'll come back and check on you. Thought you were smarter than everybody. But you fucked up. You fucked up. Somebody always leaves something in a crime scene. You fucked up.
This is true. They always do.
You fucked it up. First, I didn't really believe you had anything to do with it. I said, man, it couldn't have been him. He used to work down the DA's office with us. He's a good guy. He used to help us out. Friendly guy and everything. Couldn't be him. He couldn't have done something like that. Well, we're through talking to you. Just waiting for them to come visit you. Are you through with your little show you've been putting on all day? Huh? Are you through? You're not going to win. Too much evidence. Too much evidence. I appreciate you talking to me, though. Just hang tight. Linda will be down here in a minute. I'll usually take her to drive down the interstate.
I don't know.
Hang tight, okay?
Okay.
I felt like towards the so you see now here at the end where they're going more into it's over. We know you did this. We got the hair. The way they're going this, no more video games, no girlfriend, the whole 9 yards. I mean, obviously, I don't know how interrogations work, but I feel like if they're going to get somewhere with them, that was where it was going to be of like this is done, where this is finished. Like, here we go. With his shorter hair, he still looks. If you go look at like his court appearances or whatever, I don't know if it's for like an appeal or whatever he's trying to do. Yeah, he looks to me shockingly different. He does look like a sleep paralysis demon. He really does. Hey, Samantha, what's up? Oh. I mean, I wish we could see what his face looked like. I think he's just sitting in here stone cold. Stone cold. I think that's it, y'all. Yeah. Hold on. Nobody else comes in after this. Hold on, let me find y'all. There we are. He'll be eligible for parole in 2041. Rise of Phoenix types. I mean, it's just that poor woman to think. I mean, again, I just think of the horror that must have, like, how, like, if you're, I don't know how to describe this, but like, if you're, it doesn't even have to be home alone, but like when you're home or something, and that moment where something takes place to where you think someone's there. So like, say you turn on a light and you forgot that you hung your jacket up kind of thing. And you're like, it scares you type thing. That feeling is what I go to when I think of this, or for Lauren, that moment of that, whatever it was, but it wasn't that was my jacket. It was Stephen. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. You know what I'm saying? And like the pure horror of that. And how everything would be going through your mind of like, I knew he was weird. I knew, like, the whole 9 yards. And he was like, I'm not trying to scare you. Oh. And just the gruesome look at, I mean, he's such a tiny little odd dude. The gruesomeness. Yeah, Northwest says that feeling when you need to turn on every light. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, and you go to the last room and turn on, and Stephen McDaniel is standing in there looking at you. Oh my God. And the I can never say this word, macabre, because I'm trying that word. That of this case is crazy. Yeah, Erg says I bet she even tried to appease him to try and get him to leave. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. But someone typed earlier, I can't remember who typed it, where they're saying like, most likely in prison because he was an attorney, he probably is like working a lot, like that's his hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly, he's going to have experience where in prison people could like he could help people do what do you call it, motions and things like this. Like Sarah Boone had to have been making some, or it probably still is, making some money off that, right? Yeah, Sarah says, can you imagine if he passed the bar and was a lawyer? Seriously. Like, seriously. Mr. D says he pled guilty. That's why he has a parole date. Would never happen. He actually tried to withdraw his admission. Oh, yeah, he doesn't. He does not need. PG says legal assistant in the prison library. And then Indy says, I wonder if he wanted to get caught. Wait, where did Indy go? I wonder if he wanted to get caught or torso in the dumpster. That part throws me off too, Indy, where it's like, now I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, he was so intelligent, whatever. But like, I don't understand. Well, look at what's his name? Stephen, I can think, oh my God, why can't I even think of his last name? From Madeline Soto, Stephen, what's his last name? Who threw her stuff in the dumpster. It's like, why? I don't understand why they don't put more thought into it, or like try to, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point in time, Stearns, thank you, Sandy. I mean, but I guess if you're in a panic, you're trying to think like, what do I do with this stuff? Yeah, hold on. I have to run to the little boy's room real quick. I'll be right back. Mostly. Sorry, I'm back. Let me please hold. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Hold on for a second. Please hold. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's interesting that Stephen, but I mean, so many of the defendants do try and do that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Of like getting their stuff thrown out or whatever. Oh, I know, right? Well, what's funny is this. I don't know if y'all saw, but Bo's been sitting next to me the whole time. So, but when I get up, he wakes right up and he runs into he'll follow me into the bathroom and then he'll come right back out. But he's very much like, I'm going to sit in here. Like, I don't want to. He's like I'll touch me not. Oh yeah, Russell Williams would be another good one too. I'm loving doing the revisiting. I'm calling it oh hey Tori, how's it going? Oh, you have no internet? Oh my god, what happened, Tori? And here's the thing, I've never watched the Russell Williams interrogation. I have it saved because I meant to do a video on it a long time. So many people have asked me to do a thing on it, and I just never did. So I never watched it. So that'll be a totally new one. I know. Can you so on the Lori Daybell thing? It's off. No, I'm not reading the things. So on the Lori Daybell thing, can you believe that she's doing an interview right before her trial? Wait, hold on. Tori says they're installing Lumos better than fiber in our neighborhood. I'm guessing they got. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Have you seen the Kelly Jones? Oh no, I haven't seen that one, Ginger. We'll do Russell Williams as well. So also now let me say this, like as we wind down or whatever. So this is what's going on the rest of the week. So tomorrow night, Dateline 2020 is the Lori Daybell thing. So Sunday night's live chat, we'll talk about that. Then next Tuesday, Thursday, our Revisiting Evil will be on Stephanie Lazarus. And then so March 11th. Now, also help me out with this. Does anybody know if they are putting up, if they are, what do you call it? Televising out, and I say it, the Lori Daybell March 11th hearings. And Avery's Jungle, thank you. Do you do cold case? Hold on. Do you do cold case murders because my great uncle got away with killing a girl? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, I'd love to look into that. If you email me at ReportingLiveFromMySofa at gmail.com. Yeah, we could just like get so my thought process, since so many people are asking about Russell, what we could do is we could do Stephanie next week and then Russell after that. And then if it is going to get like if we do find out after March 11th that what do you call it? Lori Daybell's trial is going through towards the end of March. As that gets a little closer, we will start doing rewatching some of like her interrogations and stuff like that. To get, reacquainted, I don't know what you call it. The Lazarus one is like, that one's good. Like when you get like, there's something very satisfying about watching justice take place in these interviews. And that one's a good one. So Russell Williams, I don't remember, what is, hold on, let me look at my phone. Russell Williams, what he did. I just know that people have always talked about that one. Russell Williams. Let's get up real quick. Russell Williams is a Canadian serial artist, murderer, and former colonel in the Royal Canadian Air Force. He was born in Worcestershire. Maybe that's where that stuff comes from. He was also in late 2010. The Ontario police discovered evidence implicating him in the death and disappearance of Jessica Lloyd. and then 2 other crimes and okay, so this is okay. So that's, I'm just reading Wikipedia. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Yeah, 100%. We would totally do Nancy Brophy again. Nancy Brophy. So Lazarus, Russell Williams, Nancy Brophy, Daryl Brooks. These are all like very interesting ones to rewatch. Oh yeah, Jenny. Jenny says the Slender Man. Hold on, sorry. The Slender Man killing girl. I'd love for you to go over her recent trial highlights. She is getting released. They were doing something today about that. Oh, the Jim Can't Swim video on him. Okay, I'll check that one out. I know, right? Nancy never gets old. Meaning watching her. Ooh, Ted Bundy is another good one. Yeah, I really enjoy the revisiting the evil. That's what we're just going to call revisiting evil, because it's just like going back over stuff. Oh no, Sandy says, did you see Nancy Grace's video in Casey Anthony? I did not. I'll go look at it. Let me tell you what, as of today, let me check. I was looking a little bit ago. She still got her Substack going. And let me see here real quick. Casey Anthony, yep, Substack. Let's see. I mean, I just think it's a money grab. That's all. Let's see if she's still even on TikTok, or did she turn the comments off on TikTok? I know that. Hold on. Let's see. Casey. She's still on TikTok. Comments are turned off. And they'll stay off. Yeah, they'll stay off. Oh, yeah, Kimberly says there's a recent corn rake one. I thought I've been following that pretty closely. Yeah, you know what's funny, Kimberly? So it kept popping up, but you know how Court TV and like I think Court TV, I don't know if Long Crime does it, but definitely Court TV, where they'll be doing things like they'll replay trials, and so like they'll come up with things like all the time where I'm like, what is this? And it says 2019 or whatever, right? And I thought that's what the corn rake thing was. I thought they were just replaying the trial, right? I didn't know it was like this whole thing going back over again. I'm like, he's trying to get out. Like, hold on. Luke. Sorry, it's the barking hour over here. Oh, Tori, yes, I would love to see that one. Oh, Andrea Yates, that would be a good one. I don't even know if I've seen her interview. Corn rake was 40 miles from you. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I did videos and followed the corn rake trial, but I don't remember anything of it at this point, other than he was found guilty and the phone call, the him allegedly being on 911 with the, I think he said that. Hold on. Jake says, hello, everybody. This is Jakey Poo. Oh, the Gene Hackman thing. I was going to start looking into maybe doing a video of it. Because now I'm starting to see things like, you know, was it how do you say it, a dual unaliving? Like there's maybe more to it. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't looked into it at all, other than just casually reading the headlines. Tori says, "I do." Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I need to set up a throne. Are you being like, what do you mean? It's that like, what do you mean? Like for the dogs? Hold on. Buddy, amazing. Oh Lord, I'm sorry to hear that, Erg. We'll do it. Pauline Caldwell. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. 98. That's amazing. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Tori, I thought you were talking about like the throne for Roscoe with the whole set. I was like, well, I mean, I could get some little candles going in here, maybe some sage. That'd be so funny. I don't know all these terms. You know, I'm old now. No, if you'll have to you'll have to show me how to do it, Tori. Thank you, Trevi. Trevi says I'm trying to do the taxes at the same time. Awesome. Thanks, Tori. Yeah, I think with Nancy Grace, because I'm trying to, Emily, did we meet her? This is terrible. I think I would remember. I know isn't she at CrimeCon? Or do I think that because she sponsored it, basically? Is that why I think that? I feel like she was at CrimeCon. I just don't remember if we met her or not. And when I say met her, it could even be like literally like walking by her booth or something like that. I don't think we did. Oh yeah, I'm curious too. Culinary Crime says so. For those who follow the Chiefs fans, I call it the Chiefs fans case. The gentleman I don't have it in front of me right now, but the guys who went to that party and they all died basically, froze to death outside, and it was like what happened, and clearly some kind of drugs were involved, but it kind of went dormant for a while, and then their families are like, well, my so and so doesn't do hardcore drugs, and this that, and the other, and and so on and so forth. And then it came out that it's like, okay, well, there was, I don't remember what, but fentanyl was involved. And basically the two people who supplied the party favors were arrested and charged with manslaughter. And so, I mean, this is like, what, yesterday or today kind of a thing. But yeah, I had forgotten about the case. So, but they're serious about that type of stuff. And it's like, it's just, it doesn't take much of fentanyl at all, to kill somebody. Yeah, Lawyer B says, yeah, it was Michelle Carter. Yeah, and Conrad Roy, I think was the name. Oh, Ann says, I bet he really didn't. I know. It's funny you say that. I think I had it on my bookshelf, like in the set for the channel. Yeah, Casey Anthony thoughts. I just think it's a grift. I think that she needs money, and she like hyped herself up to be like, "This is how I'll do it." And she's getting. I don't know. I guess the part that's tricky to me is because she's not making TikTok after TikTok. She's funneling people to her Substack, which you can make money on Substack, but I'm not sure how. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do that. And I don't know how much money you would really make, or she's charging for some kind of service or what. Like, I can't really tell. I don't know the exact grift. Yeah, she has like I just looked a second ago, she's up to 62,000. Yeah, I think on Substack, it's like you can either like because one of my friends who's a writer does it, and you can specifically sign up as like a member for her, like say for her, not Casey. I mean, you could for Casey, but I'm thinking my friend who has one. Like I could sign up to be a member, almost like I'm gonna tip her per month, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm guessing that's what she does. But I also noticed on Casey's Substack that a lot of the posts are locked, like the comment section. Which, let's be honest, that's really the only reason why anybody's. I would venture to say that 99.9% of the people who are following or doing anything with Casey are doing it for either content or like I'm looking at her thing right now. So like I don't know how Substack works. So it's like if this thing that's locked, I don't know. It says subscribe. I mean, I'm not going to subscribe to it. But then over this one, if I go, the comments are open. It still says subscribe, but I can read the comments. And they're everything you think they would be, right? It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't, it's just, I'm baffled by it. I'm baffled by it. Hey, Vivian. Yeah, I think what she'll do is she'll roll with this for a little bit and then it'll just dwindle off. You know, again, I feel like now the other good night, Lauren. Thank you. The other thing with Casey, and again, I don't know how TikTok works enough, like as far as like monetization and making money off of it, but one would think like whatever it is she's trying to get at, or maybe she knows that she would get shut down on TikTok, like TikTok might ban her. I don't know. But in my opinion, I would think, okay, so for example, on her TikTok, hold on. She's got Casey. Where'd she go? So her one video has 4.7 million views. Her second one has 2.9 million. You know, because of the way the algorithm works, which engagement triggers the algorithm. Period. End of story. And the algorithm is for any platform, right? Engagement triggers it. You're talking massive engagement on these things. When she did the first place comment section, you know it's going to go off, right? So people reposting, people doing, you know, all this kind of stuff. So if she were to sit here and just be a rage bait account, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just literally, if the stuff she's putting in Substack, she put on, what do you call it, TikTok, I would think she would make a lot of money, right? So it's weird to me that she's not doing that, but I also think that she's probably testing the waters. And again, I don't know how TikTok works though. Like if they could ban her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's petitions to already get her kicked off these things. I would say I'm just thankful she never had another child. I know. Here's the whole thing with Casey too that she forgets is that she all the evidence that she tries to explain away, you can't explain it away, right? It's just like what's her name, Megan. When your kid goes missing and you don't report for a long time, that's incredibly abnormal. Like you need a major good excuse for that. And there's probably not one other than I was abducted by aliens and you have hardcore proof, right? I'm talking you're driving the ship that you were abducted on and you just landed back on Earth. And you're like, I don't know. Last thing I knew, I was walking hand in hand with my kid down the street. We were abducted. Where'd they go? Okay. Outside that, this is very abnormal. Well, then Casey, there's so much evidence, of all this stuff going on. The phone calls, the jail calls, the jail prison chat videos, the this, the that, please hold. So for her coming out and doing her little docu-series with Peacock and then trying to explain everything away and pushing it back off to her parents, and she tries to kind of like hide behind these hot topic things. She's trying to say that, she experienced SA. I don't know her. I don't know if that's true. It is what it is. It's just people aren't going to fall for it. People aren't going to forget. Dominique says, I think she wants people to believe her. Yeah, and I think I definitely think she does. It's like she has this like, bam, this is what I'm sticking to. But again, it's like people know so many of these things. It's like they come up with, you can already see in her comment section where people will ask her about things. Why haven't you done this? Or why hasn't this? And blah, 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 blah. Because technically, it depends. I was going to say, technically, there's a murderer out there on the streets. But according to her confession in the docuseries, it was her father. Something happened. Okay. And then whatever took place, she didn't want to report it because of the. Bye, Dwayne. Have a good night. You have dad on your phone. Oh, that's awesome, Tori. Yeah, Lawyer B brings up such a good point. The insistence that people believe, okay, the comment, but basically what Lawyer B was just saying, like, so, and it's so true. Someone like Casey, who probably went unchecked her whole young life of lying and knew how to get people to believe them. And it was probably many of us have dealt with people like this, like out and about, whether it's family members, partners, lovers, the person at the gas station, a teacher, someone who has this level of like, I don't know if you call it like narcissism or whatever. But how it's like you just want to get rid of them, so you just kind of will appease them to get rid of them if you can. I think that Casey probably lived a life like that. Like she was just a pathological liar and just lied and did this and did that and blah, blah, blah. So when she had the whole world looking at her and still does, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime she comes out with this stuff, it's probably a shock to her that it's just like, I said this and it is what it is, And yeah, her parent. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like they cover up for herself. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, and so Ann asked if I talked about the latest Donna Adelson. I have not. So they're going to allow the phone call into Donna Adelson's. Now, I still like literally every day. I'm like, Paul, sit down and make a video on the phone call and her time on the stand. I have not done it yet. I haven't even watched it. That might be one we need to watch together. But so many people have asked me to, because I've watched bits and pieces of it. I shouldn't say that. Like on the clips from it, and it's cringy. And apparently that phone call is not doing her any favors between her and Charlie. Ugh. Yeah, they're not going to let Donna out. I mean, here's the thing with Donna Adelson. It's like, girl, they caught you at the airport trying to flee the country. You think they're going to let you go home? Because at this point, if I was Donna, but she's probably too full of herself. If I was Donna, I'd be like, I'd be talking in code on the phone to my husband. I'd be like, look, now I'm going to go get this girl to punch me in the face in the bathroom. And then I'm going to go whine about it in about a month or two and try and get me some bond. I want you to go get a big old jug, and I mean a big old jug, okay? Of Benadryl. Okay. Benadryl pie. I'm talking Anthony Todd level, okay? We're going to go out. We're going to go out with a bang. We're just going to drink it all and be done with it. I mean, at this point, come on, right? Because if she doesn't either Benadryl herself, maybe that's her new code word for unalive is Benadryl. Benadryl herself. Right? If she doesn't Benadryl herself, she's just going to be off to Thailand or wherever they're going. And then Courtney Clenny, the prosecutor, stepped down. These cases that get dragged, Vietnam, that's right. Yeah, these cases get dragged out for year after year after year is insane. It's just absolutely crazy. That's right. He's a dentist. He can get better drugs. She's like, look, fire up that laughing gas. I'm talking full throttle. That was. I'm sorry you're allergic to Benadryl. Oh, Brenda. Okay, so Brenda says the unredacted interview with Jeff Lacoste. Hold on. The guy Wendy Adelson tried to set up is out now, and it's so interesting. They have enough to arrest Wendy. I hope so, because let me tell you what. Bo, she needs to be in prison. She's just as guilty, in my opinion. I've never taken so whenever the dentist that I've had, mega stuff done, and even like getting like root canals and stuff like that. I don't even know the last time that they gave me like an anti-anxiety thing, like to take beforehand. I'm the type. So at the dentist, I'm this type at this point in time. I used to be way more like turned up about it. Give me plenty of Novocaine, and I'm good. It's going to take a lot of Novocaine though. But as long as I can't feel anything and you got the old TV going, I'm good. Right. I don't mind shots in my mouth, any of that, but like I would like to try the laughing gas, but I don't even know if that's a thing here anymore. I mean, what does it do? Does it knock you out or something? Yeah, the fact that she got what she wanted, essentially, meaning Wendy. Oh, excuse me. Cats or dogs? Yeah, cats and dogs. I'm going to Crime Con in September. I got my ticket. I got my little room. We're gonna be setting up a little what do you call it? Morning coffee sessions and a meet and greet. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be all those things. I had a Little Shop of Horrors. That was such a cute movie. Oh, okay, y'all. I gotta go. I'm just gonna keep yawning at y'all. So again, just to reiterate, Friday is the Dateline 2020 thing with Lori Daybell. Now we're not gonna watch it here, but just like homework wise, that's the next thing I'm watching and talking about. So I'm gonna watch that. Sunday night's live chat. We'll be doing that. I'm trying to go live at minimum, like it's like a pattern, Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays on this channel. And like if nothing's going on case wise or whatever, because I think that these are fun to do, this revisiting evil thing, and then Sunday like is a like that, you know what I'm saying, like a recent thing. But like if we're following a trial, obviously we'll go live more and whatnot. So that's it. Anyway, yeah, so next Tuesday, Stephanie Lazarus. This Sunday, Lori Daybell. Buckle up for both of them. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Thank you, Indy. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Tori, for making this possible, for hanging out on the sofa and keeping the pillows fluffed. And me in line, I do appreciate y'all. Thank you, Sofa Squad, for hanging out, for the good conversation, for the laughs, for the always the empathy for the victims and their stories. And that's it. So I do appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I love you. Tomorrow morning is on the main channel my video on the Ruby Frankie docuseries. If you watch the live chat, it's just like the edited version of it or whatever. That's it. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Sleep tight. I will see you next time.